It's great to be out here at this event. It's massive. I didn't know it was going to be this big, to be honest with you. I was just talking to Coach Chambers about it. So it's great to see everybody in the community coming together like most Penn Staters always do for a great cause. Cancer seems like it's affected everybody. I lost both my parents to cancer, so it seems like this disease has had an effect on everybody. So it's awesome that the Penn State community comes together to try to raise some money, hopefully to make a positive impact.
How's your game?
Awful. I'm not playing. I haven't played since I became a head coach, and even before that, I've probably played maybe 20 times in my life. I'm not at a point in my life where I have the patience for this game yet. Plus, it takes, like, if you're bad, it takes like 4 hours, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't have 4 hours, and I don't have the patience to do it. But yeah, I'm pretty much awful. I haven't golfed in 4 years.
4 hours? 4 hours, something like that.
Yeah, and I haven't golfed in 4 years, so probably real bad.
Your opinions of the caravan and how do you think it was a very successful caravan that you guys went on?
Yeah, I thought it was good. You know, we dropped the number down to 12 this year. That was probably just about right. You know, for me, as much as anything, I like the time that I got to spend on the coaches with Cale and Coach Rose and Coach Chambers and Coach St. Pierre and all the coaches. I probably enjoyed that as much as anything.
How big on community service? Have you ever considered doing something on maybe this scale from charity? Just because so many basketball players come back for this, football players back. Have you ever considered anything like this, or have they been talking?
Yeah, the issue is it's finding the time and the weekend to do it. I mean, you know, this is a major taking on for the staff and all the volunteers. You know, we already have the alumni golf tournament with our players. They come back pretty much every weekend. Like right now, our coaches are still on the road recruiting. You know, so you got all the spring ball, then you got all of the weekends going on campus. Off campus with recruiting. You got all the weekends that we have for junior days. To be honest with you, I think someone went back and counted how many days the staff had off. It wasn't a whole lot, you know, so that's the hard part is when do you fit it in? And let's be honest, we have a small window of time to even get out and golf in Happy Valley and State College, right? So I'm not sure. Just our calendar's a little bit different. Like I said, our coaches are still on the road right now, and we're getting ready to get started with camp season. So I think it's something we probably need to look at. But just when you first asked me that, I don't know when we could pull it off and do it right. That's the hard part. If you're going to do it, you want to do it right. And I don't know what time of year or what place we could do it.
You mentioned that the staff's out on the road. You guys are obviously going to be back here pretty soon to start getting ready for the season. What is the sort of anticipation like, not so much for doing football, but the fact that you don't have to stand in front of us for the 15th time in the past 3 weeks? You're going to
Brown.
Get some time to Brown, exactly. As long as I'm remembered, that's all.
You know, we have to be off the road by the 31st, so this weekend we're done. And then basically we have a couple weeks during the summer that everybody can choose based on your family. If you have young kids that are still in school, if you don't have kids, you know, we try to balance so not everybody's on vacation at the same time. So we do try to get away for a couple of weeks. We have a couple huge recruiting events in the summer. Our guys are obviously going to school and taking classes. They've already started that last Sunday. So, you know, I'm looking forward. It's kind of getting to that time right now where you're getting the itch to kind of get back to football. You know, some people have gone to some OTAs and things like that. We're going around the country and visiting people. I know Coach Huff is in New Orleans right now at a special teams clinic. So it's kind of getting to that point now. It's going to be here before you know it. You know, summer school will be finishing up. We'll be starting camp. The freshmen show up, I think, in about a month. Almost exactly a month right now, so that'll be exciting. So I look forward to stop, you know, getting in front of the media and talking, and stop getting in front of different speaking groups and things like that. I enjoy that part of the job, but it's not what really kind of, you know, drives me. So to get back with the guys and the coaches and get out in the field and sweat a little bit and run around and talk football and coach football, I'm about ready. As much as I love you,
you don't want to talk about satellite camps?
No, and we'll be talking about them a bunch because we're doing them here pretty soon. So that's like the hottest topic in the United States. Yeah. Well, the next thing is going to be now they're talking about everybody doing satellite camps. So, people are saying that that's going to be interesting for us. Well, the thing I think is going to happen is if they're smart, is all those people are going to do satellite camps in their own area. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense for them to come up to Rhode Island and do a satellite camp. Everybody's still trying to mine the same area. So, it'll be interesting to see how this whole thing plays out.
With those assistants who have been out at OTAs, what specifically maybe you hope that they take away from kind of those encounters with NFL teams and coaching staffs?
Well, that's the important thing. Just going to OTAs just to go, and you're basically a fan. You stand on the sideline, you watch, you maybe get a couple drills, but you don't get a whole lot out of it. So you got to go visit people that you have relationships with. You got to go visit people that you know, because it's like finding someone's playbook. You can find their playbook all you want, but if you don't know all the specifics and the details and all the coaching points that goes into the plays to be successful, then you're not getting a whole lot out of it. And same thing with practice. You want to go visit people that you're going to be able to talk to and ask questions and watch film and watch practice and sit in the meetings. That's when you gain the most value out of doing these things.